A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to some more action on Planet Coaster here on Facecam Specials Insurgence, the Enlightening venture. And so with that in mind, I might as well say that, well, things are certainly looking up the way I would want it to. Well, mostly on the channel at least, but I can't necessarily say that this entire year is going to be getting any better, but I mean, the thing is that, well, some things just have to, they come and then they go. I guess that's the lesson here that we gotta take in. So let's just go ahead and see what's new here on Planet Coaster. Well, chances are I'm probably gonna be doing some of the same stuff here, but again, this is kind of what it's all about. Be playing different games, occasionally revisiting some, because I've certainly done that to a lot of titles that I've played. But for the most part, let's just see what Planet Coaster has to offer in, well, the many other things that I will probably have to pull off.
My, oh my! Is that a budding theme park proprietor I see before me?
Okay.
I certainly hope so. Otherwise, you're in quite the wrong place, and none of what I'm about to say will make any sense to you. I am Oswald B. Thompson, theme park impresario, and I am here to help you take your first steps in this most exciting of professions. And because
I quite like the stuff that I see around here. It's pretty exciting.
A charming little
oh, that's a nice shipwreck right there. Yeah, literal shipwreck.
Yeah. Potential.
So, okay, it looks like we got ourselves something that I feel like that we can all agree with is a pretty unique setup. I guess this particular park itself is going to be quite fun to do.
First, you should learn how to navigate around the park. Moving, rotating, zooming. Almost as if you were riding a roller coaster. A massive, invisible roller coaster.
Got ourselves some new stuff here under development. And I guess it's just more about, well, okay. Trying to get used to the controls again.
Look at that! You've completed an objective. Now, objectives are a bit like bosses. They tell you what you need to do, earn more money than you, and drive a sports car. No, that's not right. Anyway, how about completing another objective?
Well, you know, I guess you just really gotta have a good Scotsman around.
And make a suggestion.
So,
how about you make your next objective
okay, then.
Opening up literally the only ride in your park? Why is it even closed?
Oh, hello, Lucy. This is Lucy Summers, one
of
the most enthusiastic and outspoken theme park fans in the world. She's got almost 800 followers. You know, online. Not in a cult.
I wonder now.
But who's counting?
Yeah.
So, the ride?
Well, let's just see what we can do with this.
Go on, select the ride.
I'm being told about how the ride works and how it's supposed to work.
And now,
I gotta get a mechanic on this thing? Yeah. Yeah, that's what's most likely gotta happen. There we go, got ourselves the green light. Things are ready to go here.
Now that we have such an adorable, gentle ride open, more guests, especially families, will soon be flooding into the park.
You know, you could turn that flood into a bigger flood. This place just needs something a bit more thrilling.
Oh, man.
Well, if people want thrills,
what is new around here? I wonder.
And possibly nausea.
Yeah.
Head over to the highlighted area. I think it'll make an excellent location for a ride. But let's ask our head engineer, Eugene.
Greetings, Eugene Newton. Good to make your acquaintance. And yes, Mr. Thompson,
oh, man.
I think it will do nicely. The proximity to existing infrastructure appears nominal, so guests should be able to achieve both entry and exit with minimal difficulty.
Well, okay then.
So, if you would start by clearing the highlighted area of any obstructions, please. And do not fret, those items will automatically be sold, so we will get at least some of the purchase
what do we
price
got
back.
here? We got ourselves some more stuff to work with?
Oh, just a word about the radial menu. The radial menu gives you fast access to commonly used actions. Please note that the options available in the radial menu will change depending on the mode you're in.
Okay, well it does look like I gotta remove this little spot right here just so I can have another ride put together. Well, I will say for sure that, well, of course it's not necessarily the first, well, of course this ain't the first time I played Planet Coaster, but you are kind of seeing things, well, sort of out of order in a way. I played a later, well, there was a later clip of this, well, part of the game that I got, and then, well, I guess I might have uploaded that already by now, but maybe not. But, of course, the big thing is, well, here we go. We got ourselves the entire beginner section of the game now, I guess, fully orchestrated. Because, well, as you might know, this thing is certainly, it's going pretty well, I will tell you that, but then we got a bunch of other stuff here to worry about.
Very good. Now, I've already chosen a suitably thrilling ride for you, so if you would care to select it.
Okay, let's see. We got ourselves this ride. Oh, wow.
And place it in
Wait,
the
where did it go?
designated area.
Gotta put that in. Okay, then. Oh, maybe I need to clear this other debris out of the way before I can set that ride down on the landscape. Yeah, okay. Let's just try and see if we can clear out the rest of that debris, shall we? So yeah, this is kind of what beginners was like for me, the tutorial section, to teach me how to play the game. Yeah, that's almost always what I try and find, just so I can see what kind of stuff I need to do in order to practice very good on the game. So.
Now,
okay.
It's very important that when you place the entrance gate, you make sure to leave enough space.
See how to put this entrance down, and then we got ourselves the exit. There you go.
Next up, connecting your ride to the park.
Yeah,
So people
definitely a
can
lot
reach
like
it.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Now, that queue you're
You
building
usually got to
is
build
where
a
guests will
queue
wait in line to go
first,
on the
and then you
ride.
got to build a pathway from the exit to, well, whatever other paths that you can find, generally. So, I will say that this, okay, well, my first time putting down queues and exits in Planet
And
Coaster,
now you should build a path from the
that's
exit gate
pretty,
back to the rest
that's
of
a
the
pretty
park.
good accomplishment,
For
I'd
that,
say.
you can
Let's
simply
see.
use normal
Okay, this
paths.
one,
Ooh,
oh,
and if
okay,
you
so
do
it
find
automatically
any
connects
obstacles
itself?
or
Okay, so
obstructions in your way,
I guess
you can
another
add
mechanic like
slopes
Roller
or
Coaster
stairs
Tycoon. If
into
you
your
have trouble
path that can
figuring
open
out the elevation controls, then, well, it'll automatically connect the pathways for you.
You can open the ride.
I guess it's almost like in the
No, that's
Ultimate
not
Ride
how we do it,
PC
is it,
game,
you
where
two?
in a roller coaster you generally have a lot of customization and all that good stuff. For a PC game that's kind of old, I'd say it's well made and well accomplished. But I guess the real thing here that I'm pointing out at this point is, well, it does have some of the same sort of mechanics, like if you have trouble with something, that it'll automatically connect it for you if you so choose to do so. Well,
Cynthia, I didn't see you there. Please allow me to introduce.
well, you know what? I guess we're probably nearing the end of the road here, but if you want to see that other Planet Coaster episode, then, well, be sure to check that out. If it's not already published, I guess I'll find out, but if you want to see more go down on my channel, then, well,
Cake?
I'm sure that you know what to do.
Charging the guests more money.
Okay,